In 1919, a massive enterprise was launched to identify every single gene that goes into creating a human being. It was called the Human Genome Project. This had to be the same most exciting, momentous kind of science that could have complicated up until this point reading or our instruction book. It is momentous in the sense that you only do, if you do it right, that is once it's done, and it will basically allow you to cross a bridge that you will never go back across. In the future, from ignorance in the knowledge human genome would have pinpointed the gamers and heart disease, offering hope get them having the human genome. Science, medical practice will never be the same. Science be the same. Many aspects of society will never be same. They were Democrats. Republicans said yes, and I'm grateful that it was, I think, one of the signal experiments of my present disease than before. Spending 5 continues, consuming billions of dollars and lasting over. Educate, its mission was nothing less than to decipher the complete instruction manual for making a human being. This is a real-time simulation of what the human genome looks like, a long strand of DNA coiled up like molecular spike in each cell of your body. Start along its length are the thousands of genes that carry a basic instruction. The basic instruction to make every component of a human being genes are common to all people, but slight variation make each person unique. But until the launch of the Human Genome Project, this was an uncertain universe of beings around the world were searching through DNA for the genes that cause major human illnesses. About 100,000 bases of DNA in a year. 314 people could work out 1,000,000 up. I could imagine that being done over a 13-year period. That would be of the order of $100 million a year. It would cost of the order $3 billion. There was good news and bad news about the $3 billion. The good news was that compared to the kind of money the physics were used to spending it was $3 billion hard dollars, and no one had planned on spending many advocates. Everybody saw painful path of it was not on a page where it was going sequence. In the next 10 or 15 vector had a different vision sequence. The human genome he was gonna blast the whole thing apart in a process called whole genome stop. He prospected by passing the the slow process of mapping. By feeding many copies of the sequence DNA pitched into a supercomputer, it will search for overlapping sections and accelerate, and the motto in the Solaris plan was to sail in trade ventures. Idea factor, and he has agreed. Track, as you know, what I call with regularness, and genome information should be free of with human genomes is something that's belong to everybody, and for the rich end of the world it can make it own rules if it likes, but if it's something which a universal global public can handle this way, and I feel for all of those reasons that it was extremely important to press ahead with public sequence to basically undercut this attempt to prevent the human genome, which is what it friendly was what the public project was. The Congress might terminate their funding if a private of his life work being hijacked by business, that he returned here to plead the public case. I went down to Washington, got and glimpsed the genetic hand that we've been dealt. They'll typical have this little gene profile, and we want like everything that's on the cards, and maybe the one if even be right all the time, but on the whole they will lead to an increase in the length and quality of human life, and we should be happy. For me, 50 years after DNA structure was revealed, the 3 billion letters that make up human DNA have been mapped out for everyone to read. This biological map will enable scientists across the world to continue unlock the mysteries of what is meant to be human. This was a map for the United States for the 1800s. This was the scientific community bring back a map of human biomedicine. For the 21st century, this does have that sort of place in history allows. Once you know on Lewis in on Clark, this was 40,000 people in the biomedical community working